this!
This is odd.
Dirty fireworks!
What?
You're not going to survive this! Be gone! You are not going to survive this!
Be next, be NXT, be different, be weird, be huggers, be fireflies, be mohawks, be beards. Like no one, like nothing, like whatever, like this. Like Oscar, like Charlotte, like Becky, like Bliss. No tap outs, no count outs, no 3 counts, no friends. No stop it, no nostalgia, no now with no then. One shot in, 1 million, one verse all, one team. One Finn, one Valor, one Demon, one king. Be hated, be vacant, be R-A-Y. Like Jimmy, like Jay, like even this guy. No divas, no mud fights, no thanks. One Sasha, one boss, one word, Banks. Be heard, be seen, like Dolph, like Dean. No guts, no glory, one shot, one story. Be you, like now, no time, one run. Be like no one.
What is going on, guys? This is once again Apex the New King, and I got a little bit something different this time around. Cause it's come to my attention. Like I can say I've been known about it, but this community of Xenoverse 2 is like, I don't know if I should call them slow or if they're just a little bit behind on a nice amount of things when it comes to lobbies. Now, I don't know if there are people out there who need to see the steps that can be taken to, you know, create a lobby, but I'm gonna be that nice guy and show you. So, what you can do here, you can go to this online battle, right, and if you want to open an endless battle, you create the room. You got all these nice options here, and you can turn things off and adjust times, and then you see this nice little thing that is right here, the room type. You can change it to whatever you would like. Now, I keep mine on everyone welcome, and I make my lobby because simply like it says, everyone is welcome. I'm not trying to just fight one-on-one with whoever. No, you have other people who you'll join the endless lobbies like I did with this one right here, and you have to sit and watch the not so entertaining fights that are happening in the first place, and you'll see these horrific fights and these guys that are on streaks and everything, and you question like, why hasn't anybody beat him? And I think I finally have maybe an answer as to why those numbers get so high and why it is that these rooms are the way they are. Because basically the thing that I was watching here was the players weren't, I won't say that they were just entirely horrible, but certain things like that stamina break and this Kamehameha, to me it could have been done at a higher level caliber, I guess. I don't want to just say that it was a low level kind of something, but to me that's just what it looked like. It looked like it could have been done so much cleaner, and I don't know, it just bothered me. But ultimately what ended up happening was the guy who was playing Goku, he won the fight, and I was thinking to myself, alright, cool, these guys are putting on fights, I'll probably dominate this lobby, but I don't really want to do that. And then the magical thing happens again. Just that easy, I got kicked out. And I came to find out that this is also in player lobbies. Like, this guy here had set up a player lobby which was one-on-one, and I just so happened to join this lobby, you know? He was playing as Blue Goku, and I just chose a normal for me, just God Vegeta. And the guy, he had, the lobby was set to everyone welcome. I'm thinking, okay, hopefully this right here is different from the endless battles. So, again, the fight carried on with me and this guy, and it was rather nice. Like, I did 2 fights with him. The first, I think I won the first one too, but this was ultimately just how the fight came out, you know? I ended up beating him, and, you know, I got really happy because I won the fight, and then we go back to the lobby. There was a really magical thing that happened. I'm gonna show you guys. So we went back to the lobby and I got excited, so I said I'm gonna take a capture of this. He didn't kick me, and then bam, it just happened just like that. As soon as I was going to record that someone did not kick me after losing, he kicked me. And then I joined this lobby that was full of people. I'm like, alright, cool. Everyone welcome, they're doing fights, and this first one that I witnessed, it was like, I mean, the balloon guy, he isn't here, so it's not really much that Jiren could have done. But yeah, it was like I knew that something was gonna have to happen. Like, he ended up taking the guy out. I'm thinking, you know, there's not really much that we can say or do about it because the guy wasn't here, so we're not gonna like wait around for 3,000 years until he's, you know, back. So yeah, that fight came to an end, and then we moved on to the next 2 people, which this guy Dead End, I pretty much found out that he likes to spam his XYs like any other male Earthling. The XYs and then the key cancels and all of that stuff. I found out that's what he likes to do. So I watched the fight between the 2 of them, and I'm just like, wow, this guy's playing really dirty. So what happens if I just help them with getting rid of him? Because the guy does ultimately just end up beating Gotenks. After he beat Gotenks, I was like, alright, I'm up next, so I'm just gonna get rid of this guy from the top of the list. Because as you can see, I let my TP get dropped to 999. Normally, when people have a higher TP, they'll kick you out of the lobbies. I don't know why they want to face, like, I guess people that are not as good, but I came to find out that once this guy was basically faced with an opponent that was exactly better than him, even with his cheesy playing, it was annoying to me to see this fight. Like, I thought he would at least realize, like, the cheap stuff wasn't working with me, and, you know, he probably changed up his tactics. I don't know, something. But no, he ran with the same exact things. So I was like, okay, alright, it's time for me to show you that you're not getting anywhere with the same cheap stuff you've been using in this endless. So the guy gets a nice little grab off, and then I think it was like I can't remember. You'll see it during this fight, but I finished this fight with maybe yellow health. It was disastrous for him, but this happened. Yep, that is the start of his downfall. And then he thought the Limit Burst would save him, but got caught in the ultimate anyway. And this is when he started to panic. He started to panic, and I could tell because his playing style, it kind of changed a little bit. He like, I guess you could say he relied more so on his super attacks than the cheap XY that he was doing before. But at this point, I was just toying with him, so it was more so me trying to just get him out of the top spot, you know. I didn't want them to have to deal with him anymore. So that's what ends up happening. I beat the guy, and then I go on to do, you know, this endless lobby with the people that are left. Oh yeah, he quit after the fight was over. He actually ended up quitting. So yeah, I ended up moving on and continuing some more fights with these guys. Now, there is a really nice twist at the end of all of this, because I did 2 more fights. I'm gonna, you know, let you guys watch these 2 fights, and I'll be back when this is all over.
The gloves are off! Fight me! I've got more for ya! Victory is mine!
Basically, the fight comes to an end, and you know, I'm thinking this has been real nice. I've been playing with these guys, and then, you know,
Come back when you can actually...
the magical rage quit. I didn't expect, you know, for that to happen, but just like, guys, when we're making lobbies, just set some private slots if you're just looking to fight people that are lower than you or just with your friends. I don't know. Oh, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Go hard.
Yeah.
That's all that I know.
Work hard, play hard.
That's all that I know.
Whole squad got the remedy for the enemy, better let it be. Whole world on lost hope with my bare hands, I'ma set them free. You haters, I pay you no mind. You just step in the way.